Hey guys, I'm Jumper and I love pizza. What ingredients do you need to make a good pizza? I'm talking the stuff you can get from the shops. So we're going to look at the three main ingredients. You've got flour for your dough, tomatoes for your sauce, and you've got your cheese for the top. So starting with the flour, I like to use a Shipton mill, which is like an independent mill in the Cotswolds, and they do an organic double O flour, and that makes a really good pizza dough. Caputo flour. This is the good stuff they use all throughout Naples. You can get it off the internet. This is a 16 kg bag, and it's worth every penny. The Tesco stuff, the double O organic stuff, is really good. You can get it in a 1 kg bag for, I don't know, like £1.30. It's really good. So if you want to start off small, go for the Tesco organic stuff. Next up is your sauce. In the summer, I like to use fresh tomatoes, you know, like really red ripe tomatoes. Get those like really properly red ripe tomatoes. And then crush them up with a fork, salt, pepper, Bosch, maybe a bit of basil. But if you can't get really fresh tomatoes because they're not in season, you've got to go canned. So these guys, Mutti. If you want just like a really easy to pick up off the shelf and just put it straight on your pizza, go for these guys, these Pulpa. A can of this cost you about £1 and it'll do 4 pizzas. Slightly different to this peeled plum tomato, it's not chopped or crushed, is that this has about 30 times less salt. So this one's already seasoned for you, which is great and convenient, but if you want to take a bit more charge of what you're eating, then go for this guy and then just crush it up with a fork yourself. What I don't use is passata. I don't use really finely pureed anything. There's just no texture to it and there's no fun to it either. Passata doesn't have any character really, it's just smooth blended nonsense. Cheese. You've got 4 different kinds of cheese. Kind of stuff that's pre-grated in the bag that you get from the supermarket. It's covered in starch and the starch is there to stop the grated bits sticking to the other grated bits, and it's alright, it's convenient, open the bag, throw it on your pizza and whatever. The supermarket stuff that you get that's like a mozzarella ball and it's in the little packet, that's alright. What that'll do is that'll make your pizza really wet. So you want to dry that off with some paper towel before you put it on your pizza for like maybe a half an hour. Just lay it on some paper towel, cover it over with some more paper towel, and then that will suck up any extra moisture. The other one is this guy. The other one is this guy. This is the cheese, the great colour on your pizza. It tastes pretty good too. And if I'm honest with you, if I'm just doing like a couple of pizzas with a couple of friends and I don't want anything particularly special, this is the cheese that I'll use. But lastly, I like these guys. Buffalicious. Local, independent. They do great cheese from raw buffalo milk, and it's the best. It's the closest that I can ever get to a proper Neapolitan pizza. So that's a brief rundown on the 3 main things and which versions you want to get of them. For flour, tomatoes, cheese. Just get those 3 things and make a bloody pizza. Happy shopping.